subscribe, or bear the hatred of the Uchiha. Wake up.
What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Sho, back with another video. Now today we're talking about Digimon. Now I think the thing that people kind of have misconceptions about with Digimon is that it's a Pokemon clone. A lot of people know it's not a Pokemon clone, right? Like it's its own thing. It's been its own thing for years, and I feel like for decades Digimon has lived in the shadow of Pokemon, and unfairly so. I think both franchises feature like the children befriending powerful creatures. Digimon's core identity has always been more in-depth. Its worlds, from the early anime to deeply layered games, it really just isn't about catching the creatures. It's about forming the deep bonds with their partners, navigating the kind of digital world that looks like our world but isn't our world, you know. I've always thought Digimon is like a more mature Pokemon in a sense. They're both similar concepts, they're both similar anime, but they just feel so different if you watch them, right? Like I would probably never watch a Pokemon anime in this day and age, but I would definitely go back and watch Digimon. I like the aesthetic, I like everything about it in terms of anime wise. But we've always known that Pokemon has been the most successful game franchise ever. So obviously Digimon is nowhere near that, but it is good and it does have good games. This new game, Digimon Story Time Stranger, it aims to break free of the Pokemon comparisons and make its own impression, which I'm very hyped for because I do like Digimon games. I just feel like they don't get enough love, and I feel like Pokemon games don't give enough love, but people still buy them because it's Pokemon. It's easy to get for the kids. It's kind of a no-brainer in that sense. But like I said, we got this Digimon Time Stranger, and I'm really excited for this because to me it's just more than another RPG. It is the combination of years of development, fan feedback, and evolution within the series. Now, this thing was first announced. It got delayed. I said timing reasons. They didn't like the quality of the game. But this game will finally come out this year in October across PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. So we'll get them on all systems. We will have an official English dub, which is something I like. Because even though I do watch anime in sub and I watch it in dub too, I think that a lot of the reasons why some of the games just don't hit is just because they don't have English dub. And that's a lot of the games for a lot of things that come over there from Japan. That's just me personally. I think you definitely need that. Persona X just came out with their game. It's a gacha game, obviously, so people have already had reservations about that. But it doesn't do English dub, and a lot of people are dropping that because of that reason. So I definitely think this is a good thing. It's a very important note. It's a little small detail, but it's a very important detail. So it will have English dub. We're in a new location, the digital world Iliad. And obviously when you dealing with Digimon, you got different ideologies and different themes in the games. That's one thing I like about Digimon. Now, unlike the Cyber Sleuth series, which blended real world Tokyo with the digital realm, Time Stranger goes all in on world building, populating every city with life, story, and of course Digimon. Now, what's gonna make this game so great, what's gonna make it exciting, is that it does build upon the foundation of Cyber Sleuth, of Hacker's Memory. Those are the two games that came before it, because those games were solid. They were actually solid games, and I feel like with Digimon they have a good roster of Digimon, but considering that people don't play the games enough, they're kind of fresh. And then the mechanic of like Digi Evolution is fire, because who doesn't like transformation? All we really need is a very challenging system with everything that Digimon has to offer, and that would be fire. We got better visuals, and it seems that Bandai has learned from their past mistakes. They want the world to feel more alive and it to be more smoother. That's one thing I kind of didn't really necessarily like about Cyber Sleuth. I liked the game. I thought the gameplay was cool. I just didn't feel like it was vibrant enough. It was like vibrant, but it's a weird feeling for me personally. I can't really speak on it, but something about the game bugged me. I didn't necessarily like a lot of the digital world. So still played it, still had a great time. It's just something that I really wanted a more lived in experience. This time we got over 450 Digimon, all with different custom animations. This game is going all in on being immersive and then giving the game personality. This is something that Pokemon is definitely lacking. The game itself just doesn't have any personality. They copy every formula that they've been doing for years and just kind of give it to us. And Pokemon has such a good formula, it's still entertaining to play. But I really want a game that's going to be like Pokemon, but be a little bit more deeper and get into themes that are not really discussed in those other types of games. This game feels like it's aiming to kind of redefine itself, not by chasing trends, but by leaving an impression, kind of leaning into what makes Digimon special. It looks like a game made for Digimon fans, and I'm all for that. But also kind of ready for new players to kind of discover what Digimon really has to offer. If the vision is correct, this won't just be a great Digimon game. It will probably be one of the most surprising RPGs of this year. And I sincerely do hope that that's the case. I do hope that it end up doing well. I definitely will be going out there and supporting it. I definitely be going out there and making videos about it. I think it's going to be a great game, and I think that it should be interesting enough to kind of change the landscape. And I'm not saying it's going to do Pokemon numbers overnight, because it's just not realistic, but hopefully it will do good numbers enough for it to be a number 2. Like I said, you can look forward to this game in October. I know I'm personally looking forward to it. I'm hoping that it comes out on time. There's no delays. There's no issues. Obviously, GTA 6 was delayed, so that's good. We got a lot more games coming the rest of this year. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Pokemon is supposed to be coming out eventually soon. Very, very soon. So we definitely will see. Could Digimon provide an experience? Could they kind of overtake this year's Pokemon? We got to see. With that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video.